Okay, attempting to Zoom on YouTube. So, journal prompt. Do you consider yourself to be a people pleaser? Welcome to the Energy Healing Lifestyle Journal Self-Care Challenge. My name is Robin Knott, and I am your host of Energy Healing TV and podcast on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify, and the founder of the EnergyHealingSchool.com. I don't know. Trying new things makes me nervous. Sorry about that. So in this video, I will guide you along the journaling process to increase your self-awareness, assess your energy, and align with the source of unconditional love so you can maintain your boundaries and protect your energy. So my journaling process, we're going to break it down to 3 steps. Basically, we start with our journal prompt. And again, we literally write down the journal prompt as if you are asking someone else. We're asking ourselves, and we will give ourselves a moment to respond, right? Just as we would someone else. Then we're going to review symptoms of wonky, yes, that's a term, wonky solar plexus chakra energy, and then wrap up with one thing to support your solar plexus chakra energy. So if you're ready to dig deeper, grab your journal. You know I have mine, and journal with me. So again, today we're going to talk about love, self-image, and solar plexus chakra energy. So starting with the journal prompt, back it back up, right? Do you consider yourself to be a people pleaser? What comes to mind when you ask yourself that question? So sharing a little bit of real life examples is what I call it. What comes up for me and when I journal. I'm doing this, we're doing this together. So do you consider yourself to be a people pleaser? And what came up for me was sometimes. So that's progress for me because there was a time when it was more of a yes. And then I had complete opposite extremes of more of a no, right? You know, kind of fighting against, I wanted to say the system, but my own system that I created when I was people pleasing. So still sometimes it's like this feeling that you get, right? So if someone asks you for something or you notice that someone's down and you want to see them feeling better, or you think that there's something you can do to cheer someone up, it's like this feeling you get and this urge and this desire and almost this passion to want to help, right? You want people to be happy. You want them to be okay. You want to avoid conflict, right? Sometimes there's that fear of rejection, but we want to avoid that conflict, that contrast. And that's when it starts getting wonky and tricky. So sometimes, I hate to say I'm in recovery, right? Because I won't say it's gone forever. I can still feel it being in there. Sometimes, in reflection, I'll be like, oh, okay, I agree to that. And now that I think about it, I really don't, afterthoughts, got wrapped up in the emotion. But maintaining boundaries and saying no when needed still feels icky sometimes, right? It's like you can feel that inner conflict or that inner battle when you want to help others, you want to please, you want people to be happy, you don't want there to be that conflict, you don't want to feel rejected, you don't want people to be upset with you, you want to be accepted, right? All things. And saying no might feel icky. However, when you think it all the way through, there's the benefit because that icky feeling when you say no to something that either you really don't want to do, that you don't agree with, or that would infringe on your own self-care feels icky in the moment, but that is short term, right? The long term is better. When we set boundaries and protect our energy, the long term is better than the short. So that definitely came to mind because the long term could lead to the burnout, right? So when you don't say no, when you don't set boundaries, when you don't protect your energy and you just jump to please other people or go out of your way and drain yourself to make other people happy or try to make other people happy, because can we really? No. And we deny that self-care, then what leads to burnout, right? Doesn't mean that yeses make us people pleasers. Just because you say yes, it doesn't make you a people pleaser. You can say yes. It's when we say yes so much that it's draining, that we say yes so much that it leads to burnout. That you say yes when you really wanted to say no, or when you say yes because you're not even paying attention to your own needs, right? That self-care went out the window because we might be lacking in the self-worth, how we see our own worth, or how we value or devalue ourselves, right? Putting everybody else ahead of us. Again, trying to avoid a conflict. This is your journal though. So what is it for you? Checking mine again. I would ask yourself to or just be mindful and write and add anything that comes up in addition for you when you do this journaling process. And again, the boundaries are really important. So let me add, if you have not already taken the Empathic Healers Masterclass, all about the boundaries and protecting your energy, let me know if you need that link. I don't remember. Is it in the description? It is not. So let me know if you want that link for the masterclass if you don't have it already, or you can go to theenergyhealingschool.com and you'll find it there at the main page. It's a free masterclass, by the way. Be aware of your thought patterns. So as we do this journaling process, check and see what repeats itself. What comes up for you that is a common theme, right? Do we tend to personalize? And that's a big one for people pleasing, right? Personalizing. Because when people are unhappy, we've learned to internalize that and take it personal, to almost take responsibility for it. And we can say, no, I'm not responsible for that. But then yet we're people pleasing. So when we do that, we are saying that we're responsible for other people's happiness, right? Mm-hmm. So personalizing can be a very big one. So let's talk about one, no blame, shame, and guilt. So again, this is just bringing things into our awareness, right? I'm going to check on our YouTube too to see if there's any questions, because since I'm on Zoom, I forgot I can't pull up comments. Let me find us on here real quick. There we are. I think I have the volume down. I think we're good. Fantastic. Okay. Thanks for the love. I actually look frozen, but I think we're good. So no blame, shame, and guilt. This is only for our awareness, right? Increase awareness, assess our energy. If we're not already, then align with the source of unconditional love, which means we meet ourselves with love and compassion, which means we, even if we're personalizing, even if we are people pleasing, even if we are denying ourselves self-care, this is in every moment we have a choice, right? So we can just go, oh, I did it again. Okay. But now I can give myself that love and compassion. Solar Plexus Chakra, right? Having love, because we don't clear energy with icky energy, right? We don't clear and balance energy with blame, shame, and guilt. That's not the vibration that helps us balance our energy, our chakras. So love and compassion. Excuse me. Also, the solar plexus chakra governs our self-image. So identifying, in a sense, as a people pleaser, right? Taking a good look at that. What can we say instead of start to detach from owning that? So do I try to please others? Excuse me, turn that into an action. Like it's something that I do. It doesn't mean it's something that I am. So add that to your journaling process as well. I do or I am are good starters for reflections or even creating affirmations for solar plexus chakra energy, right? So if you have taken my 7-day chakra healing challenge, and if not, you can do so. You have the chakra chart and the chakra healing handout. So in the handout for affirmations and reflections, you'll see for the solar plexus chakra, it will say I do on there. In the journaling, if you've been journaling with me for a while, you know that when I talk about the solar plexus chakra, I also use the I am. See what comes up, right? See how you identify yourself, how you label yourself, how you call yourself, how you see yourself. No blame, shame, and guilt. It might be amazing. Maybe you see your amazingness and you're able to identify with that and put that in there. I love that. Keep those, right? Keep the positive ones, keep the high vibe energy ones, and we'll heal from the other ones that still kind of linger, right? We're breaking those old patterns, those old habits, those old programs, releasing feelings like blame, shame, and guilt. So some of that wonky energy that you might experience in your solar plexus chakra. So why do we do this journaling and what can it do for us? You may experience digestive disorders, right? GI issues, ulcers, GERD, the big one. Diabetes, food allergies, even chronic fatigue. You may experience low self-esteem, that low self-image. Again, fear of rejection, as we talked about a little bit earlier. Having those negative thinking patterns. So again, it's not just having a negative thought. We can have negative thoughts and positive thoughts, but we want to create patterns and habits that support us, right? That support our highest. We want to eliminate, reduce, squash, break the patterns, the negative thinking patterns, the ones that get in our way and hold us back, that limit us, right? So for homework, if you will, and continuing on your journaling process, still good. As you answer that question about people pleasing, do I see myself as a people pleaser? Why or why not, right? Explore that a little bit, just let your mind kind of free flow. Then add in and really look at the I do versus I am. And don't overthink it. Just, I do. And whether you use the word do or not, think of your action. So I tend to, however you write out your action statement, really, but what are some things that you do when you people please? And what are some things that you do when you set your boundaries? What are some things that you do when you protect your energy? What are some things that help you get through those times when you do maintain those boundaries, but you feel icky in a moment? Think about some of the actions that you take and the I am, right? What comes to mind? Sorry, guys, I keep checking my phone just to make sure nobody's commenting. So we're good. What comes to mind when you say I am? Complete that sentence, right? Again, no blame, shame, and guilt. Just allow yourself to see free flow, what comes up. Sit quietly for a little bit. Just listen to yourself. What comes up when you say I am? It really increases our awareness. And then to support, again, your solar plexus chakra energy, you can use healing hands. If you use any type of energy healing, of course, use that for your solar plexus chakra. The color yellow resonates with the solar plexus. Solfeggio frequencies, 528 hertz. I love those, by the way. YouTube has a whole bunch of them. Also, there are many different people who post on YouTube, Rumble, wherever, right? Just know that as you're listening to a meditation, if it resonates, fantastic. If it feels kind of not right for you, don't feel bad. Just turn it. Don't force yourself to listen to it. Find a different one, okay? Always trust yourself. Elemental healing for solar plexus chakra is fire. So sometimes I like to just imagine like the sun sitting in my gut, if you will, right? And just expanding and expanding through me and beyond me. But getting outside, opening the window, having that sunlight, closing your eyes, and just noticing that brightness come through, being in the energy of fire, candles safely, obviously. You could burn candles as well. Some crystals and stones, if you like to use those. Citrine, amber, tiger's eye, pyrite, calcite, and yellow jasper, really good for solar plexus chakra. So let me know in the comments how you're doing in your journaling process. Because again, I want this to be personalized for you, even though I share a few real life experiences, if you will. Don't forget, you can join me live on Zoom if you would like. So in the description, there is a scheduling link there. So you can click that and it will send you the Zoom link because it's tied together. So each day, really, Zoom is going to create a new Zoom link. So each day that you might want to come on, go ahead and sign up and join me. We can communicate via chat, face-to-face, whatever you're comfortable with, just let me know. And if you would like a copy of, I just made these little, let me show you here, put that on my scribble on it. Just PDF format. I like them, one for each chakra basically. But there's 49 days worth in a PDF format. There's a link in there too if you'd like to grab a copy of that for yourself to print out and write on. Just keeps me organized. So I think we covered everything for today. Thank you for hopping on and sharing your time and space with me, whether live or replay. Hopefully it streamed on YouTube just fine. It looks like it did, minus delay, just a slight delay there. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time in the world it is for you. And I will see you tomorrow for heart chakra energy. And we will talk about forgiveness and transformation. Take good care of you. So much love. Bye, guys.